Hey everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time you are in the world. Today we're on a 2008 Mercury Milan. We are doing the exterior door handle. I searched YouTube and even the internet. There's not one single video out there. So if you have a Ford Fusion or Mercury Milan, same thing. Let's get over to the door handle. So we're actually doing the passenger side here. As you can see, I've already disassembled it. So if you want to look up door handle for whatever year Milan or Fusion you have, you'll see plenty of videos for the interior door handle, but not one single exterior door handle, and that's where this video is going to take over from there. So you see these two bolts down here, they are longer than the rest of these perimeter bolts that are 8mm or 5/16, whatever you prefer. And in addition to that, you'll find a 1, 2, 3 rivets that I can see. Everything else can stay connected, and from here we're going to drill those out. I'm going to see if I can drill out just these two and then maybe tilt it forward so I don't have to completely dismount this, and we'll be right back. So good news, we don't need to undo this because this is the one that holds your window motor regulator, as does this one. So we have to find out what is holding it. Looks like it's right there, those 3 screws. Once again, since I am corrected, we are going to need to drill this out because it is hanging on to the window motor regulator, the regulator assembly I should say. I was able to take this out, so you're going to need to replace these 3 bolts, and I imagine there's a 4th one probably behind the speaker. Again, I took the 3 window motor screws out, and this little door I was hoping to kind of cheat a little bit and see if maybe we can put a flashlight up in there and then you can kind of see it, but there's no access. So we're going to keep plugging along and trying to put this back together. You'll need to get new hardware for this, probably 5/16 nut and bolt times 4 I imagine here, so we can resecure this panel, or if you have a rivet gun then that would be helpful too. By the way, so the good news is I was able to successfully dismount it once I got this one removed. It's a 7/32 7/32" drill bit. That's the magic number that's going to get the job done. And again, you can, if you have a rivet gun, you can put it back. That's what I'm going to do. Otherwise, you'll have to use a bolt from the inside going that way, and you'll have to nut it with a lock washer or flat washer as well out here. Alright, I'm going to continue removing this, get a little more access, and then I'm not going to totally dismount it because that doesn't make sense for what we're doing. You want to make sure you don't lose anything. You keep all your screws and bolts separate. If you want, put a Ziploc bag and mark down what's what. Okay, let me get to the next step and go over it when I get there. Since the customer did such a nice job bringing us the vehicle this way, we can already see that the door handle is there. And we have what will probably be a T25, 27, or T30. It's very difficult to see, but I'm doing my best. It looks like an inverted Torx. I'd say probably an E8. That's a factory bolt there. You'll need to remove it from the inside, it looks like. We'll try to do it from the outside with the T30 as well, or you might have to hold it with both. So here it is. It's a T27, fit good enough, but it might be a T30, hard to tell. And then from the side of the door, you're going to see this little rubber plug, which goes right in there. And then you'll see that there is, I don't know if I can do it. Yep, there it is. That's a screw we got to get rid of. So that screw is a T20, the one that you get out of here on the side. However, most likely it will drop, and then you're going to have to fish it out. And it's all the way down there in the corner. And I can't do it all film at the same time. Let me see if I can. Try and fish it out with our trusty magnet. Sounds like we got it. There it is. Alright, so what I did was put that screw back in, because that actually holds the bracket. And then I re-identified that there was a broken piece in here that you're gonna have to negotiate on the way out. Just like that, and now let's go putting it back together. Okay, so now I was able to figure out the articulation here. What you wanna do is you wanna put this part here. Let me zoom in a little bit. All right, so see, it's like here, it's off. You wanna put this part in first, and then this part here, you're gonna have to feel around for it. There is a white cam that when you get in there right, give me a second, there we go. And then that's how you get, again, there's a white cam. See if you can see it. No, but you'll see it once you have the door handle out. Make sure that that screw that we undid here, that you tighten at the T27. So now this is locked and loaded and ready to go. And now we're going to put on this back piece, right? Okay, so here is the back part, and it's really very simple. You're going to need two hands, so I'm going to just have to demonstrate this. You're going to put this part in angled, and then this tab right back here slides into there, and then that's where the screw locks down that piece right into there. And that's your finished product. Peel away and reassemble. And I'm going to attempt to do this all at the same time. So here I got a light on. You see where the hole is. I really can't see it, but you'll see it in there. And then this screw, I don't think it's metal. I think it's aluminum because it wouldn't attach to my magnet. So let's try and do that without the light. And just start it by finger. That's it right there. Then you just got to drive it in. All right, so that went well. And now let's just put the grommet back. Now I used a, as you can see, I'm a little bit of a Milwaukee fan. Everything Milwaukee. Good variety of tools. You got your quarter drive. This is a fluid drive surge model. It gives you all sorts of different types of control and function. The drill bit's amazing. The flashlight's awesome. You got this bit set, you got a pick set. I thoroughly recommend it. You go in and invest in these because I gave up all my other battery. I had like 7 or 8 different chargers. What a pain, you know what. Anyway, it's just personal preference. They've served me for over 5 or 6 years. Milwaukee is the SHIT. And I don't know why I spelled that. This isn't a PG show. All right, we're gonna get back to reassembling. All right, folks, so from this point on, I guess you're gonna hang in there. I'm gonna do my best to try to go step by step on the reassembly. We're gonna have to line up the regulator and get these riveted back in. Again, unless you decided to do bolts, which I wouldn't recommend because that's gonna be too much fun to play that game. Don't forget you got this cover, which goes here like this. Put that on now. It's for your cable guides, which go to your door that open and close from the door inside. Where's my hammer? I'll get that on there. Just kidding. And the speaker I did not dismount. This is your door handle, which will go here once the door interior panel is back on. Make sure you clean up all the shavings, which you see plenty of here. That's from the rivet. Thank you. Rivet, not rivet. I'm not a fraud. And no, don't go there. So this is the first time you're doing it. I'm doing the best I can for you guys. Try to figure this out. I did check to see if videos were available for this, and I didn't see any. So not saying I'm great at this, but you don't know until you try, right? So let's get on with the reassembly and stop with the blabbing. So just so everybody sees, I have this monster rivet gun, and that's what it's going to take, because that's the size you need. Here goes number 1. There's one. That's the force it takes to do it. Okay, so number 3, 1, 2, and 3 rivets are back in. Now we're going to hang the speaker up here, and don't forget to hook up the pigtail. We got this pigtail, actually it goes here first, and then we can put this up here to where it belongs. Sometimes you need 2 hands, sometimes you don't. So this one goes to your door lock, okay? And then this one we already hooked up, just to show you that's for the power windows. And then we have one 8mm here. Want to make sure you pull your door lock wire harness through there. That's for your power windows. Make sure you hang it from the top and then work your way down. Push on the perimeter till you hear all the pops like you're a chiropractor. Okay, that's for your door handle. Okay, you got your T20 here. You got your T20 down here. Oop. Kind of hard to show there, but where are you? There you are, right underneath there. And you got your, oop. Oh yeah, I'm all just Butterfingers today. You think I had popcorn for lunch. Now, I'm just gonna keep dropping it, so let's just do it like this. T20 goes right here on the side, start it by finger. Correct the angle. And that just sits like that. This has a little cover. They break, they tend to fall off. It's right there. And you just snap it. Make sure you get to this pigtail. Okay. And reassemble is almost complete. Of course, you want to test the door prior to doing all this. Just a little helpful hint when you're putting this back in, tip the nose in first, forward, and then it slides right in there. And then you have one more, just below 5/16. I forget what the socket was. I think this is it right here. Come on, focus. Looks like 9:30 seconds. Sorry, guys. All right, so we're gonna do our first live test right here. Oh, it's locked. Okay, so now that it's unlocked, presto, bingo. Beauty. Happy customer, happy life. Doesn't rhyme, but at least I know I'll be able to return to work tomorrow. Just go ahead and remove the film and you'll be done. Now this vehicle does have color-coded handles, but the customer decided to get a chrome one. I guess it was always available. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Hopefully this video helped you. If it did, let us know and stay tuned for the next edition of Solve. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there.